Hey everybody, welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine. We're continuing getting all the blue coins and the 100 coin shine sprites. You know, I just realized that if you pause the game with the Z button, you know, the one that brings up the map, you can actually select all the areas of interest and get like a quick little synopsis of who these people are and why you should give a shit about them. The Nokis are the only folks that I really like in Isle Delfino because they aren't dickheads. Now, granted, I mean, there's a couple of pinatas here. They're just minding their own business. They don't blame Mario for a thing, and they're actually really grateful for Mario's assistance and this and that. It's just that I still don't have adequate enough reason to like these assholes. So Noki Bay is a change of pace. It's a nice breath of fresh air because there's not many pinatas here at all. In fact, I don't think there's any pinatas here, period. Off the top of my head, I think it's just the Nokis and that one raccoon over there that uses a boat. But, alright, so 100 coins in Noki Bay is not a problem at all. You go to episode 6, like the Shell Secret, I think it was called like that, and on the top of the water to the right here, there is a shitload of yellow coins that you can probably just get a glimpse of there to the right of the screen. Yeah, here it is. Like, it's all over the place. I'm going to be getting these coins later. You get the turbo nozzle, which you can find in the top left of the cliffside, and you just go to town. You can get a lot of coins there. Blue coins, on the other hand, for Noki Bay, fuck me. Like, it is not fun at all. A majority of the blue coins are in these ruins that you have to expose by spraying these square panels with flood. The problem is that a lot of the ruins look alike. So you can't tell which ones you fully explored and which ones you haven't squirted with your gun. And I spent like 30 minutes just roaming around wondering, did I go here already? Did I already explore this hole on the wall? There's a lot of catacombs that have blue coins in them, and because they all look alike, you're not sure which ones you've already previously explored yet. It's such a pain in the ass. Save yourself some trouble and don't do it at all. No, but if you're gonna have to go for them, just get a video guide. That's like, see, like that right there. Like, I have no fucking reason to spray that part of the wall. Why? There's nothing on that wall that gives me any kind of indication that something will happen if I squirt water at it. Like every other instance, there is a square panel with a marking on it. Oh, fuck! There is a square panel with a marking on it that gives you some sort of inclination to do something to it, whether it's to jump next to it, rub it, hump it, fuck it, or squirt it with water. It's something. There's like two random sections of the wall that just suddenly sink into the mountainside and reveal a pathway for no fucking reason other than to have a blue coin. That's it. That's fucking it. Swig of beer for the utter what the fuckery. I'm gonna piss so hard when this is all done. Oh, sorry for the sniffles. My nose gets a little runny. The Scorpion0081 asks, is there anyone you would like to do a Let's Play with? I'm assuming like another internet personality or game personality, because I'm perfectly fine with Elliot, Matt, my uncle, and Mark. Yeah, basically everyone in my close circle of friends. I'm perfectly happy with doing Let's Play though. But if I would do a Let's Play with any other person, I guess like a game personality, I'd love to do something with Cadicarus, Jim. I'd love to do something with Gerard, the completionist. Such a swell dude. A total fucking teddy bear. Pro Jared seems to me more of a guy that I probably play Dungeons and Dragons with, to go back to that D&D question someone asked me 3,000 years ago. Felt like it. You know, everyone in that kind of like circle of gaming personalities, those are probably the go-to answers. And if you feel neglected, if someone I mentioned, I'm sorry, I don't mean it, but it's like I can't think right now. Look at all this shit on the wall. You have to squirt a square to get all this to open, and then you have to explore all of these fucking holes in the wall to get blue coins up the wazoo. Go through these little catacombs here and get coin. I mean, again, granted, Noki Bay is one of the easiest levels in the game to get 100 coins in. That's not the problem. It's just the blue variety. Not to sound racist, but the blue ones suck. Oh, okay. Let's continue with the questions here. Sulak. Is it Sulak? Solek? I don't know. John, if you ever were asked to do I guess it means quality assurance for a game, or possibly be a tester or developer, what would you say? Hey, I'd be honored, but I don't know shit about that sort of thing. Like, to be a quality assurance guy, I guess to hunt for bugs. I mean, what do? Do I like jump on everything? Do I slide on every wall? Do I like dodge roll every which ways and Sundays into every corner of the mountainside in hopes of going out of bounds? I'd imagine that's what a lot of it's like. For like 8 to 10 hours a day, that's a pretty arduous task. But if I were asked for it for like a normal game or indie game or anything like that, I wouldn't be against the idea. I just hope I have the time for it. And he also asks, would I ever let Uncle take the helm on an LP for the channel? Hey, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be against the idea. As of now, though, I think he's perfectly content with live streaming on his channel and, you know, taking the helm for that one. I would love to play Zombie Ate My Neighbors with him, though. That was an idea we were throwing around this past Halloween Fest, but Halloween Fest this year was so fucking tight on scheduling, and I know a lot of you guys kind of got that idea. To this day, I still get asked what happened to the Haunted Halloween 86 Let's Play. There's a story behind that, actually. I might as well just cover that real quick. So the thing about the Haunted Halloween 86 playthrough is, like, I'm grateful for the guys that gave me the game. They're a cool bunch of dudes. But there was a boss we got to around, I don't know, stage 4 or stage 3 through stage 4. It was at the end of the train level, basically. And I don't know if we were doing something wrong, but he was fucking impossible to beat. Like, he was a big oaf. There was nothing complicated about that. He was just a big dude that hit like a truck. It was basically a war of attrition sort of boss. But no matter how well Matt and I did with both characters at full health, little health, it didn't matter. He just would not die. So I'm thinking, maybe we're supposed to do something else, but there's nothing about the boss that gives me any sort of idea that you can do anything else. Maybe I can board a train and ram his fucking ass down? I don't know. So we were left with just spamming the attack button, getting into doing the Dark Link strategy of ducking into a corner and hit him in the kneecaps, and that was working for a bit, but he just would not fucking drop. So essentially, Matt and I felt like we were in a dead game. Like, we weren't progressing. We spent an hour on that guy, and it just wasn't happening. Nothing was happening. And after a while, we got bored. So the playthrough just sort of stopped. So if I'm gonna go back to it, the game is also on Steam, and I might play that to see if maybe, I don't know, there was something wrong with the NES reproduction cartridge, because again, we're playing that off the NES, and I would love to revisit it, but as of now, we don't know how to beat that fucking asshole. And because the game is like a very obscure, homebrew sort of game, local homebrew at that, because again, those guys live in PA. There's barely any guides for that sort of game online. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 Let's Plays, and the one Let's Play I saw was stuck in the same spot. Couldn't beat that guy worth a damn. So it's not just us. Oh. But anyway, if Phil was asking what happened to the Haunted Halloween LP, there you go. That's the reason why it hasn't been updated. It's because we can't get past that fucking asshole. Hopefully one down the road, I'm not sure. Anyway. Game and Asher is asking, have you guys seen Spider-Man Homecoming? If so, what do you think? Are you excited for Avengers Infinity War? Oh yeah, I'm really excited for Avengers. At the time of this recording, the new trailer just popped up on YouTube. I saw it and I fell in love with it. It looks like, I mean, this is a movie 10 years in the making. Yeah, I know Avengers have been a thing since 2012, I think. Yeah, the first movie. But this like big ass event with all the Infinity Gems, just colliding together. You have Thanos, you got the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers themselves. We've been building up to this for close to a decade. You hear that, DC? A decade! And it's just, I hope to God it pays off. Because that movie's gonna have a lot of fucking characters. And I'm hoping it's not a case where there's a lot of people here, but fuck, there's a lot of people here. And nobody really does anything or gets proper development. Now, on the plus side, we had an entire cinematic universe to build these characters and establish character and all that sort of shit. You have their own little arcs that have proper beginnings, middles, and ends. But I'm hoping as a movie itself, like as a standalone, it's a great film. Otherwise, it's going to be a movie you have to watch like 10 years of MCU films to get an idea. Which, to be fair, I think it's kind of a given. You don't start your Marvel Cinematic Universe experience with Avengers Infinity War. It's just not going to work out. I'm sorry to say. But I just hope as a film in general, it's fantastic. That's all I could really hope for. Eduardo Caroso. I'm sorry, I don't know why I put an accent there. Maybe I should start doing some of these. Oh, hang on. I'll take a swig here. Yeah. Throat's starting to go numb. Eduardo Cardoso. No, I never played Bully. That or the Scholarship Edition, which I'm guessing is like, I don't know, Game of the Year Edition? I'm not sure. Never played it. No, but I've never played it. Vane Ryu, I've never played a game called Gust. Apparently it's a great RPG. Hey, I'll take your word for it. Never played it though. Matt McCleskey asks if I play Custom Robo. Very, very, very small amount, a long time ago, back when I was visiting Matt's house during high school. That's about it though. Let's see, 01 Chaos Warrior is asking, what question I've wondered would be the... Sorry. The fuck, I was getting Bane there for a second. Have you ever wanted a game in a certain... Have you ever approached a game a certain way only to find later that you were approaching it incorrectly? And if so, what game was it? I'll have to think about that one. A game that... I approach a certain way only to find that you're approaching it incorrectly, and if so, what game is it? Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. Because I tried to approach that game like a standard Zelda game, and it wasn't working out. You're not supposed to play Majora's Mask like a standard Zelda game. You have to play by the rules of the game with the masks and the ocarina. And I know it's not that much different, to be fair. I'm pretty sure if you play an ocarina at a time, you can play Majora's Mask, but playing it incorrectly, in quotes, was the reason why I didn't like it at first. I went into this when I reviewed the game, but after giving it a couple of years, like 10, and going back to it and understanding how the game is meant to be played, I was able to fully enjoy it. So yeah, that's one example I can think of. Retro 64, I never played the legendary Starfy. And do I have a SNES Classic? Yes, I do. And it's still in the fucking box. I got it for the novelty's sake, I mean, later down the road, I'm probably gonna crack that thing open and put a shitload of ROMs in it, because apparently it's just super fucking easy to do. But as of now, nah, I've not really got a swing of it. I should too, because Star Fox 2 is in that thing, and I gotta do an update to that game at some point. We'll get an official version of that game. I didn't think even after reviewing Star Fox 2 last year that would actually ever be a fucking thing. It's so creepy. I talk about it, and then suddenly this is a thing now. A fully released version of Star Fox 2 is now finally in our grasp. So I gotta look at that. Michael Chase asks our final question here because we're about at the tail end of the 100 coin mission here at Noki Bay. He's asking what character from the Mario franchise that hasn't been used in years would you see return in the series, and in what capacity and why? I think you guys all know the answer to this one, and it's Princess Daisy. I love Daisy. I don't know why. I guess I'm a sucker for the tomboy princess. You know, she fucking slaps Bowser to the moon or out of this world in like Mario Party 3, I think it was, or was it Waluigi? I don't remember. But she's tough, she's sassy. The only problem is that she's pretty fucking loud. Like, she's got quite a set of lungs on her. But I don't know, I just find her more inherently interesting than Princess Peach, who, don't get me wrong, has her moments in the sun, but it's like, I think Daisy left a better impression, but unfortunately Nintendo doesn't see it that way, and she's relegated to party games, and tennis matches, and sports games, and all that sort of shit. I would love to see Daisy, like, in a mainline Mario game that's not Mario Land. You know, and now with that said, like Wario and Waluigi, I'd love to see them in a mainline Mario game as well. I'm still waiting for like a new Super Mario Brothers-esque kind of adventure where players 3 and 4 are Wario and Waluigi and not two nameless toads. You know? I mean, that's fine if you're going like the Mario 2 USA route, where one character is Toad and one is Princess Peach, but if you're gonna have them all, like, you know, no princess in sight and those sort of shit, pretty much a sausage fest, then you have Wario and Waluigi take the spots. I just think it makes the most sense. They're like the inverted versions of the Mario Brothers. What are you gonna do, fucking hire the Gianna sisters? I think not. That's dumb. Nobody would buy that. Okay, that's a lie. People would buy it. I fucking love the placement of this Shine Sprite, by the way. You got 100 coins, and it goes all the way to the fucking top of the seashells. You gotta climb all these bouncy bars and strings and... Oh my god. Like, I'm tripping and drowning on my words so much at this point that I don't fucking just realize what I'm saying until it's already too late. Hey, a swig of beer for realizing it's too late. We're all gonna die in the end. Alright, so we're gonna collect the Shine Sprite here. I'll save the other questions for the beginning of next part, because there's only one more level to go left. Okay, that's great fucking sentence structure in there, John. You should win yourself a Tony. For that's the musical trophy, you fucking idiot. Next level is Pianta Village. Then after that, we have one more thing to go through, and that's Isle Delfino itself, Delfino Plaza. Yeah, because it has blue coins and 100 coin Shine Sprite to get itself. More on that later there. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Pianta Village. Over here on Super Mario Sunshine, the hunt for blue coins, 100 coin Shine Sprite. Fucking thrilling.